Welcome back to Mental Math. We are looking at a limit where n grows without bound n divided by the nth root of n factorial. It looks tangled, but the answer turns out to be Euler's number. Let's see why. When exponents or roots depend on n, the natural logarithm is the cleanest tool. It turns roots and products into simpler additions and multiples. Let L be that limit. We take the natural log of both sides to bring the root down. The natural log of L equals the natural log of the full expression. Because natural log is continuous, we can move the limit outside. That becomes the limit of the natural log of the expression. Use log rules. A quotient becomes a difference. So we have natural log of n minus natural log of the nth root of n factorial. The power rule lets the 1 over n come out in front. Now it's natural log of n minus 1 over n times natural log of n factorial. Natural log of n factorial is a sum of logs of k for k from 1 to n. So it becomes an average, 1 over n, times the sum of natural log of k from 1 to n. This structure, a sum divided by n, hints at a Riemann sum that leads to an integral. To combine terms neatly, we express natural log of n as a repeated sum. Natural log of n can be seen as the same value added n times, scaled by 1 over n. Now both pieces share the same averaging factor, so we merge them. Now that both terms have a 1 over n and a summation, we can combine them. We factor out the average and combine inside the sum. A difference of logs is a log of a ratio. Inside we now have natural log of n over k. Flipping the ratio turns it into the negative of natural log of k over n. Pull the negative out of the sum and the limit. That gives a clean negative sign out front. This matches the Riemann sum for natural log of x on the interval from 0 to 1. A Riemann sum with an average and values at k over n becomes an integral of a function of x from 0 to 1. Here the function is natural log. So natural log of L equals the negative integral of natural log of x from 0 to 1. Now we just evaluate that integral. We use integration by parts, a standard move for products inside an integral. We choose u as natural log of x and dv as dx. Then du is 1 over x dx, and v is x. Substitute into the formula u times v minus the integral of v times du. Inside, x times 1 over x is 1. That leaves x times natural log of x minus the integral of 1. The integral of 1 is x. So the antiderivative is x times natural log of x minus x. Evaluate from 0 to 1. Treating the lower end as a limit. At 1, the natural log is 0. At the lower end, we take t approaching 0 from the right. That first part contributes negative 1. So we have negative 1 minus the remaining limit. We need the limit of t times natural log of t. As t goes to 0, that's an indeterminate product. We rewrite it as a fraction and use L'Hopital's rule. L'Hopital's rule says that for certain indeterminate forms, we can differentiate top and bottom and then take the limit. Rewrite it as natural log of t divided by 1 over t. Differentiate the numerator and the denominator. Derivative of natural log is 1 over t. Derivative of 1 over t is negative 1 over t squared. Now simplify the complex fraction. It becomes negative t. As t goes to 0, negative t goes to 0. Therefore, the product limit is 0. Substitute that back into the definite integral expression. The bracketed term simplifies to negative 1. So the natural log of L equals 1. Exponentiating both sides gives L. That means L is Euler's number. This is the key conclusion. The limit equals Euler's number. The picture we have been building leads directly to Euler's number. Let's visualize the sequence and see it approach Euler's number. We plot the value of the expression for increasing n. The blue points mark the sequence values, and a dashed green line marks Euler's number. The points steadily approach the green line. So let's wrap this up. The limit that looked messy simplifies to Euler's number. The key move was using logarithms to turn a discrete sum into a continuous integral. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe.